the whole show is about mental health and trying to find your way through the maze of life. The characters in the play, and some of the characters are lost and they find their way. It's one of those journey type experiences. So, and the whole journey is a journey of mental health. Yes.
There's 13 people who've been, well, more than that really, but 13 people who've been meeting weekly to work on the show. And like Shane says, some of us have had our own experience of a diagnosis and a recovery journey, and some of us haven't, but there wasn't a single person out of that 13 people who didn't have a way of relating to that experience. They either knew somebody who'd had that experience, or they had something in their own life that they thought brought them near to it, and that we all could speak to what it is to try and find a way to live well in the world, and that maybe madness wasn't so mad.
So you
maybe madness is a different kind of beautiful.
It's been really cool because everybody in this show has been really candid and open about their experiences too. And so I think we've built something that, it's not just this one person's perspective on what this is about. It's 13 people's perspectives on what this is about, all melded together to tell this one story. And so it's a theatre show, it's a theatre show. It's just a really experimental, different theatre show that you will have never seen before. But it's a theatre show, and come expecting, something like a play, but just then expect to have your whole idea of a play smashed apart, because we've brought, as many different creative genres into this as we possibly could, so that if you don't understand poetry, you can connect with the immediacy of the music that John has built, because he does follow every word in each poem with his music, whatever instrument he's playing, and Paul Williams too.
I think what's really interesting about how the show's developed as an expression of poetry, as an expression of music, as an expression of dance and mental health, is that part of the literati process is that the actual show is not, it hasn't been presented to us like it would be presented to a number of actors. This is a theatre show, you play this part, this is the words you say. All of the pieces in the show have been written by the troupe. And all of the music that's in the show has been written by either John or by Paul, and quite often together with each other as well. So that's been actually a part of the process, is that we got together with an idea like about 3 or 4 months ago.
In May,
and we're like, these are our characters, this is what we're trying to say. And we all wrote the pieces. This is a perfect example. This is a piece that was written by Miriam that I perform in the show. My character, the visionary, performs this in the show, and it's all about, what is it about? You wrote it.
It's about how, we spend our whole lives being quite sort of separated out from each other, but there are these certain places where we can find somewhere where we connect with everybody else there, where those things that separate us, like maybe where we come from or where we live, are broken down, and we need that.
Cool, you can intro it. What's it called?
It's called 90 Mile Beach.
"90-mile beach is not 90 miles long, but when your legs are short and your eyes see far, it might as well be. I walked it one day, truant from school. I hitched a ride to one end and hiked 6 hours down to the other, because I was too lazy to go to school that day. And the houses on the shoreline where I lived are the shabbiest, because there they risk erosion, and nobody wants erosion. The shifting sand, the salt on all the edges. But one row back, where there's a view and just the right amount of shine on, the windows have their shine on. That's where my friends live. And in the summer, on 90 Mile Beach, my first kiss. And in the summer, on 90 Mile Beach. In the winter, on the beach. In in the summer on 90 Mile Beach, in the wind, hurricaning down the long stretches, in the sand on the beach, the water crashing, the wind buttering off all the layers. We are the same here, me and you. The old woman walking her Labrador along the low tide line, the young lovers trying to keep their hearts in, the mother with her sandcastle implements and small children, and the fisherman casting his line out, right out to sea, and the little girl stretching her eyes and learning about horizons and views you can just walk through. In the summer on the beach, in the sand, in the wind, always the wind on our faces, all of us, our faces turned up to the wind, and the sun slipping down beneath the ocean like it is drowning or running away from you, and it wants you to chase it.